It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please. Tuesday evening live stream. There I am. How are you? I'm okay. Coming up on the show, I'm going to eat something. I'm going to drink some coffee. We're going to play some games. I've got a top 15 list. But before we do any of that, I like to celebrate the first three people that make their way, thank you, into this chat. So let's see if this works. It does. And this is working. Fantastic. As always, my chat may differ from yours. Let's go up to the top. There it is. Our gold medalist, Paul Eichenlaub, at 4:27 this morning. Oh, first three. Mr. Fulton Raz is our silver medalist at 7:30. Lala brings in the bronze at 10:47 a.m. Season's greetings to you indeed. And a very close fourth place finish. It's Joey's World, 11:36. Next time, Jamie, welcome in. Samantha Lowe, hello to you. Donna Jaworski, season's greetings. Mara in Memphis, always a pleasure. Thanks for being here, everybody. Hanging out on my first Tuesday of what I like to call summer. I know it's not really summer, but it is to me. Movie Mania Nick, hello. Mark Langenkamp, hello to you. And others. I'm getting there. Scrolling. Almost there. Hello, Laura. Welcome in. Thank you, Donna. I did get a haircut today. My summer cut. I was waiting and waiting and waiting. Weeks and weeks and weeks. Finally made it happen today. Cynthia, welcome in. Hello to you. Yes, happy summer indeed. Thank you. As I've been talking about for many weeks now, my summer started, I guess, Friday afternoon. Now, the official last day for teachers to report was today. But I used some comp time and got all my stuff done on Friday, so I did not have to go in today. As a matter of fact, our graduating senior class, their ceremony isn't until tomorrow. It's the last graduation ceremony in the district. We have many high schools in our district, and I believe my school has the last ceremony. They started like 2 weeks ago, and they would do a couple every day. And for the first time since I've worked there, we have the caboose on that schedule. We are the last ones. So, and I'm not going. But those teachers that are going, it's like an extra day of work. I'm not about that. I'm kidding. I wouldn't go anyway. But I'll be watching online. I can do that. What else? Oh, so Friday was my last day, and that was makeup exam day. Any kid that missed their final semester exam throughout the week, we had them Monday through Thursday, could come in on Friday to make it up. And I had nine students that did not take their exams Monday through Friday, and surprisingly, I had 5 of them show up on Friday. I want to tell you that one of them, I had to wake up in the middle of his exam. You know, school isn't his focus. Simba2, hello to you. Noah, welcome in. Thank you for being here, guys. Keith, BDF, hello. How did the kiddo who asked if he had an exam, how did he do? Surprisingly, he got a C. I know. The curve was extremely generous. But good for him. Now, the kid that fell asleep, not so much. Michelle the Quilter, hello. Happy Tuesday to you. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us. So there are 4 kids. I have 4 students that did not take their exams. So they'll have to do it this summer. The administration that will be working over the summer, they'll take care of it. I've done my duty. D&G Explorers, welcome in. Perhaps you saw at the beginning of the show, I did have a cup of coffee delivered to me, and I keep reaching for it, and I can't drink it until I play the coffee break intro segment. Here we go.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Picks you up, calms you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
Continuing drinking Trader Joe's coffee out of the Orlando Guy mug. It does taste 38% better in this. If you want your own, the link to the Orlando Guy shop in the description for this live stream. My coffee fact of the day. Coffee beans are one of the most heavily sprayed crops in the world. Many pesticides are removed through the washing or roasting process, but not all. Look for an organic certification seal on the packaging of your coffee you buy in a store, and for the word organic on the menu choices in your coffee shop. I didn't do that for this cup of coffee. I don't believe that the Trader Joe's coffee I'm drinking today is organic, but it's one of the most heavily sprayed crops in the world. I probably should be. Anyway, so that's your little coffee tidbit for the day. What else? Oh, yeah, so school's out officially for teachers. Summer vacation starts tomorrow. Really, it's the first day not that we wouldn't get paid for. You know what I mean? Unless you've scheduled your checks to go 12 months. I just do it 10 months. I work 10 months, and so I get paid for those 10 months. This is the way I do it. I guess because I've never changed it. Like, it's by default, you get paid for 10 months. But if you want to spread that out, it's not like you're getting extra checks. You're thinning out your other checks so you get paid over the summer as well. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What's going on here? Oh, okay. I'm going to eat something. Longtime fans of this show know that I love Reese's peanut butter cups. And all things Reese's? No, I don't think so. But when I see a new selection, like I did today at Walgreens, I've got to get it. Now, quite often, I mean, it's the same ingredients on many of these Reese's products. I mean, they're the two great tastes that taste great together, chocolate and peanut butter. This is no different. What is different is the ratio of chocolate to, I almost said pineapple, to peanut butter. And that's what we're going to check today. I don't think I've ever had the jumbo cup. If I have, I'm going to have it again, but I don't think so. This is new to me. Either because my memory's poor or it actually is going to be the first time I'm going to try this. So I assume there's going to be a lot more peanut butter in here. You know, the original Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is the best. I mean, I like them all, but yeah. All right, let's just crack this open. Pepper Tree Villa, welcome in. Just in time for my Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I'll stop pretending to laugh. Okay. All right. Okay. Holy moly. I did that inefficiently. All right. Okay. What am I doing here? Oh, it's stuck on the bottom. Okay. All right, there it is. I do want to take just one. I know I'll be sharing this, but I want to take one giant bite out of this. Oh, look at the bottom. Okay. I have to take another bite. I didn't get anything from that. Hello, Matthew and Lauren. They dropped a video today about their trip to Alaska, first in a series. Cynthia, so nice, $9.99 super chat. Nice shirt, Jim. I have that in black myself. Enjoy your summer. Thank you so much, and thank you for the super chat. You're very generous. This is fantastic, of course. However, it does not replace the original peanut butter cup on my favorite Reese's treats. I mean, it's delicious and I love it, but I'm even the big cup that they have. That might be better than that. I just prefer the ratio of peanut butter to chocolate. There is more peanut butter in that, and it throws off the balance that I prefer. Anywho, would I ever not get that? No. I mean, if it were between that and the original, I'd probably go for the original. Anyway, but delicious. So happy to have tried it. Thank you for watching me try it. Oh, Simba 2. I prefer the miniatures. I think the ratio is better. That's what I'm talking about. It's certainly different for everybody. Oh, wait. No, that's it. The unwrapped miniatures. Oh, yes, indeed. I liked the, even though the ratio is different than the original peanut butter cup, I liked the Easter eggs. I liked those. Keith asks, have you tried the Rice Krispie bars with Reese's Pieces in them? I have not. But I want to. Yes. All right, let's see here. I'm just going to go back in the chat. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Just one moment. Oh, I want to thank Arnie from Pepper Tree Villa. He sent me another version of my eating music. I just haven't had time to, and I'm not working, so why don't I have the time? I didn't have time to prepare it for my show. But I will be implementing that in the near future. I'm going to mix it up. Let's see here. I'm just going to go back. Okay. Yes, all right. All right. I am wearing this shirt today. I think I wore it recently as well. This is from Pepper Tree Villa's store. I believe Doug designed it. And it is a, besides the Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow is a song from the Sherman Brothers. And Richard Sherman just passed away on the 25th, I believe. He was in his 90s and wrote so many wonderful songs, and that's actually what my top 15 list will be about. So I thought, yeah, I need to wear that shirt again. It is awesome. All right. Wait a minute. What? We ate a 2-pound version. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be bad. It's just not going to be, enough. Wait, I think I've exhausted that. All right. I was preparing. I'm going to play little snippets of their music later. Not a lot because I don't want the copyright notice, but I've got another one of the songs in my head right now, and it's the one I have at number 14 on the list. We're going to get to that. Okay. I actually have something else to eat, though, and I found it on a clearance shelf. Now, I don't anticipate this is going to go well with coffee, but oh well. I mean, that's the risk I'm willing to take. This I found on the clearance shelf at Sprouts, which I've mentioned before is like a smaller Whole Foods and cheaper, frankly. This is a snack called Papadelics Crunchy Mushroom Chips, and recently I found remember the mushroom soda from a couple shows ago? From the same clearance shelf. They're getting rid of all their mushroom stuff. This would be, because I'm eating a second thing, this would be perfect for the other version of Holiday for Strings. Oh, well. Oh, that is pungent. Hang on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 of these in this bag. That's not a lot. Okay. Do I have other music? No, I've got to go back with this. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. I could not bite into that. Ooh, it's got a good flavor though. Salty. But I couldn't couldn't crack it. I guess that's why it's on the clearance shelf. Okay. No. All right, these are freeze-dried mushrooms. I'll just show you. They look like this. They're actual mushrooms. I thought they were going to be slices of mushrooms. I guess I was wrong. And the reason you won't be seeing these grow in popularity is because you can't bite into them. I was fearful for my teeth. It's got a good flavor. I love mushrooms, so of course it's going to be good. And a little piece here. Yeah, but I don't love... That would probably go good with beer. So, I don't want to drink coffee with that, so I did bring a water. Wrong school, I know. Okay, and I don't have napkins. Shorts. Okay, if those were smaller or something, or you didn't, it's like snacking on ice cubes. I don't want to do that either. Anyway. All right, I have abandoned the chat. I'm so sorry. If anybody's just joining us, Birdwell, I see you in the chat. Welcome in. Send it back to Sprouts. I think if I break them up with a hammer, I think that'll be good. I could even see maybe, God, if they were small enough pieces, sprinkling them on a salad or something. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, wait a minute. What is... let me... Hang on. Did I get the medals wrong? Mark, I saw you in the chat. I did get them wrong. All right. Let's do that again here. Paul still gets the gold. 427. And 428. And then at 656, our silver medal goes to Mark Langenkamp. Thank you for bringing my attention to that. Mr. Fulton Mraz gets the bronze today. And Lala gets... copper? I don't know. Something else. My apologies. What kind of commissioner am I? Dean, welcome in. Dean's live stream tomorrow will... we're going to get to the bottom of which cartoon is the best. Peanuts or Looney Tunes? Tune in and vote. I know my vote. I'll save it for tomorrow. All right, let's see here. Oh, still on there. Are the Nerd Herders here? Nerds! Welcome in. From North to Neverland, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'll be doing well after my dental surgery. No, I don't need dental surgery. But it was close. All right, I ate that. I had that. Did that. Top 15 list coming up later. I suppose it's time to play our game, so let's do that. Chrono Photo's the game we play here. They're going to show us 5 pictures. We have to guess in which year each picture was taken. And the closer we get, the more points we get. If we get it exactly right, they'll give us 1,000 points. So 5,000 points would be a perfect score at getting all 5 pictures correct. We did that once, and we're looking to do it again. Down at the bottom is a slider where we can guess from anywhere from the year 1900 to the year 2023. So we'll just keep that in the middle there. And we'll start with our first picture. There you go. That's a little bit bigger, and then I'll zoom in as well. All right, our first picture. I recognize 2 gentlemen in this picture. The 2 on the left. On the very left, the far left, we have Henry Ford. And the gentleman reading the paper, smoking a cigar, is Thomas Edison. And I know they used to hang out and vacation. As a matter of fact, there is still a Henry Ford, Thomas Edison presence in either Fort Myers or Sarasota or both places in Florida where they would vacation together. The other 2 gentlemen, I'm sure, are famous. I just don't know who they are. And if I can zoom in and see the date on the paper, and I cannot. So I guess I think the crew of It's Joey's World might have a bit of information for us about this. They may be more familiar with when this may have taken place than I am. I don't really know. If I had to guess, I would say the 30s, but I'm not sure. And the other 2 guys, I don't. Maybe the other guy is the Firestone guy and somebody else. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to turn to the chat. I guess 1930 would be my guess, but I don't know. I don't really know. Mars says that looks like the uncles from one of my family reunions. I think our first guess is from Keith, who says 1902. Mr. Fulton Mraz says 1903. Paul Eichenlaub says in Big Bay, Michigan, I think this is. Maybe. I've never heard of Big Bay, Michigan. Not Bay City. Anyway. Donna says 25. Charlie, 21. Mark says 21. Dean says 1919. Keith with 1902. Is that a year different from your earlier guess? Perhaps. Laura says 23. Keith guesses 1915. 1918 from Noah. I think they are reading about the silver medal fiasco of 2024. Now it's a fiasco? 1918. Lisa guesses 1918. 1922. 1921. It's in the UP west of Marquette. Oh, what? Okay. Thank you, Paul. I feel like I owe Mark something. He said 21. I'm going to do that. Mark, this is for you. But if you screw this up... No, I'm kidding. Let's submit this. Hey, 1921. Well done. We get 1,000 points for that. Let's see our next picture. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at. Two guys, maybe engineers, putting together a Torpedo. I don't know what this is. Let's zoom in on the guys first. They have name tags, but I can't see those things. This doesn't appear to be... Okay, let's look at the computers back there. Those are old school. That's a Commodore. And now, maybe engineers aren't the most fashionable of folks, but their wardrobe doesn't appear to be something you'd see in the past 20 years. Does he have a pocket protector? Maybe. But I think that computer back there is that's early to mid 80s. Or maybe this laboratory was underfunded and it is just maybe 5 years ago. No, probably not. Toolbox looks like... I don't know what these colorful toys are on the right, but they look like toys to me because I'm clueless about what they are. Ad cap, ADCAP on this cylindrical thing. Do you think they're posing for this picture? They're not actually working on it. They're posing. Gentlemen, we need a picture. Can you just pretend like you're doing something? All right, I'll take this ratchet, and I know there isn't anything to ratchet right here, but I've got a 3-ring binder. Yes, bring it. Time to turn to the chat. I don't know what any of these other things, like this other device on the ground. I don't know what I'm looking at. But that computer is screaming. I want to say, let's say, 82? I don't know. Maybe. All right. I'm going back in the chat. All right, I think our first guess is from Charlie, who says 84. Dean says 85, just throwing it out there. That's all I ever do. Nick says 83. Mark says it's a torpedo or underwater drone, I think. Noah says 82. Donna says 84. Keith's going to listen to the Royals game. Thanks for stopping by, Keith. Laura says 81. Charlie says, is that the prototype of the multicolored pens from the 80s? Yes. And then they put it in the Wonka Vision because things start out larger and then they shrink them down, which is totally inefficient, but that's Wonka Vision. Doesn't have to make sense. And wasteful. It should be the other way around. Wonka Vision. Anyway. All right. Here we go. 82, says Mark. All right. 86. Paul Eichenlaub says 1988 Mark 48 torpedo. Interesting. This looks... I don't know. You could be right. I was liking 82 and until I read that. Mark is 1 for 1. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go 82. But won't be surprised if it's 88. Here we go. Survey says, hey, it was 82. Mark and I, no, Mark is 2 for 2. We all are. We have 2,000 points. Let's go. All right. What are they doing? Are they installing fence posts? I don't know what this is. Let's zoom in. Our main clue will probably be the automobiles. I can't tell what that is, what those cars are, but perhaps somebody in the chat knows. But what is this thing? I'm just curious. What is this, a parking meter of some sort? Are they emptying the change from this parking meter type thing into this locked metal box, and they just dump it in the funnel at the top? I don't really know. At first, I thought he was marking the chalk lines in a baseball field. That looks like something that would help somebody do that. Like all the chalk is in the metal box and it comes out the bottom and they just wheel it down the baseline. I don't think that's what's happening. Unless this church has, no, probably not. Oh, it's just after 9 o'clock though. I can make that out. And that is, he's got that waistband hiked up real high there. Mid-50s, 55, it would be my guess, but I don't really know. Can I see the license plate? No. What kind of car? I can't even tell what kind of car that is. Somebody knows what that is. All right. Other automobiles. All right, I'm going to leave that there and turn my attention to the chat. And I think our first guess is from Simba 2. Says 1953. We have a 1955. Charlie said line painter too. I was thinking, yes. 54. 56. Another 56. 54. 59. 53. 56. Number of 56s. Dean says 57. The guy on the right reminds me of my grandpa's Steve Urkel pants. And when did he purchase those pants? That might help. That might help us. Those look like Fred Mertz pants. Yes. And that was mid-50s, right? Excuse me. I'm a little hoarse. $57. 58. 55. Connie Rathbun, welcome in. Michelle says 57. We had a lot of 57s and 56s. Zoom in on Jim. I don't. Let's see. 56 or 57. It's one of those. And the last two are 57. That seems to be the trend was toward 57. Let's go there. Survey says, yes! 3 for 3! Well done, chat, gang, group, team. We have 3,000 points. We're 3 for 3. Let's keep it up. I think we can. This is a famous picture from a few years ago. You know it's during the Trump administration. It was during one of the his State of the Union addresses. So it's either 2017, 2018, 2019, or 2020. It's one of those 4 years, and I do not remember which year. 2017 through 2020. And I don't know. And I know this was made to look like Nancy Pelosi was trolling Trump. I don't know if it was just happenstance, like the photograph, or maybe she was, or I don't know what was going on, but that's a meme, right? Yeah, I think so. All right. Put your guesses in there. 2017, 2018, 2019, or 2020. Now, 2020, around the State of the Union, around the time for that, the year 2020, that was the beginning of COVID. So is this the year before that? Or was this before that happened, before things shut down? And so maybe it was 2019? I don't know. Somebody knows. Let's go. All right. Lala's back. Welcome back. I think our first guess is from Charlie, who says 2020. Connie says 2019. We have another 2019. Another 2019. Another 2019. Another 2020. Oh. I think everybody's saying 2019, which tells me somebody looked this up, and that's not against the rules. I'm guessing 2019. Survey says we are 4 for 4. There it is. Okay. Sorry, I got really excited. Might this be our second perfect game? Let's take a look at our final picture. It will not be. Maybe it is. Maybe it will be. This won't be our easiest picture, certainly. But there is a license plate. There's a couple of them. I see New York, taxi, but I do not see a year. Okay. What about this one? No, I do not. These cars and those boots are screaming 60s to me. Lady, those were made for walking. Get out of the taxi. Now, I see. The license plate is 5473. I thought maybe 1973, but no, I don't think that's it. That's the license plate number. Cab number 473. That's what I'm looking at. Sorry, I don't mean to zoom in and out like a segment of Laugh-In. Although those boots. Okay. I think the automobiles are our big clue here. I'm guessing we're in New York City. The license plate says New York. That is a Dodge of some sort. Back when there was a Howard Johnson in Manhattan. Is that it? Oh, no. What's over here? What is that sign? Can't tell. I don't know. Does that say the the Bowery Savings Bank. Is that what that says? That's a cool building. What about this automobile? All right, let me zoom out here. I'm going to turn to the chat. And I think our first guess is from Mark, who says 1973. So does Nick. Donna says 69. PTV says 70s. Okay, I thought originally 60s. Dean also says 69. We've got Connie with 72. We have a 75. Pimpmobile. I think those autos are too squared off to be 60s. Am I wrong? I have no idea. Paul says 71. We have a 74. 69, 72. What's the E? Is that the taxi company, or does that mean something else? I don't know what that is. 69, we have 72. 73 number on the car. Do you think that corresponds with the year of the car? It could. It might, but then wouldn't they all be 73? I don't know. On the top it says 83. It also says he's off duty. So maybe she's getting out? I don't think she's getting. Let's see. Please know I am guessing. Okay. Good to know. Surf Bum, welcome in. Just to catch you up on things. We are 4 for 4 with today's pictures. We need to get this right for another perfect score. And if we do get another perfect score, I'm taking another bite of the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I might do that anyway. Okay. Man. So 73, a lot of 73 guesses. Should I? 73? Yeah, what the heck? I'm doing it. 73. Survey says. Oh, 76! Are you kidding? Lady, what are you doing with those boots? 76. Anyway, we earned 777 points, bringing our total to 4,777 points. I think that's the second highest total we've ever gotten. And I am proud. Yes, that ranks second. That was a lot of fun, gang. All right, how do I get out of this? All right, we were very close. We're going to get it again. If we can do it today, we can. We didn't do it, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe you don't know what I'm saying at all. Let's take an intermission because I think we all have to go to the bathroom now. So when we get back, I've got a top 15 list about music from the Sherman Brothers. I will see you in 30 seconds.
This little girl, and mother and father too. They all have an urge, and oh, what an urge for something to munch and chew. Now these are just swell, and this rings a bell. The popcorn is crispy and hot. Then others again have a terrible yen for a drink that hits the spot. Go. So if you want candy, the lobby is handy. A counter with sweets and a crew. With your confirmation, we're having a mission. We're ready to serve all of you.
Welcome back. As I mentioned earlier, Richard Sherman passed away on May 25th at the age of 90 something. 91? I don't remember. Anyway, lived a long, beautiful life. And I thought I had done a top 15 list about Sherman Brothers songs. And I went back through my archives, and I have not done this yet. So today's top 15 list will be the top 15 songs written by the Sherman Brothers. However, it's not really. What I wanted to do with this list, for example, number 15 is a song from Mary Poppins, and I didn't want this list to be full of songs from Mary Poppins, though it could very well be. So if they wrote a song or many songs from for a movie, I just picked one from that movie. So I wanted to highlight a bigger breadth of their catalog. So we're going for one song per movie. That doesn't mean one song per artist, however. More on that later. So, as I had mentioned, our first song on this list is from the movie Mary Poppins. Now, I have the songs here, and I don't want my live stream to stop abruptly. I am going to play a little bit from each song, and hopefully just enough to not have YouTube stop my live stream. But if that happens, you know why. All right. And I don't know if you're going to be able to hear these. I haven't tested this or anything. I chose this song, the last song from Mary Poppins. Let's Go Fly a Kite. From 1964, Mary Poppins. It's performed at the end of the film when George Banks realizes that his family is much more important than his job. He mends his son's kite and takes his family on a kite-flying outing. And then Mary Poppins abandons the family. Okay, so I know you've heard this.
With tuppence for paper.
Can you hear that?
String.
Let me go ahead a little bit.
Your fist holding.
Here we go.
Oh, let's go fly a kite.
Okay, that's enough. You can hear it. Fantastic. Okay. Charlie says Mary Poppins deserves at least 5 songs. You're right about that, but especially the one that they won an Academy Award for, Chim Chim Cheree, right? Chim Cheree? Chim Chim Cheree? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I've always liked this song. I thought it was an amazing song to end the movie on, and it's celebratory. It's rousing. It is oh, that's right. Dean, thank you. Walt's favorite song of all time, a Disney song anyway. Maybe it's his favorite song of all time. Feed the Birds from Mary Poppins. That could have been on here as well, but this is my list. All right, let's move on. This is from a Walt Disney World attraction. One Little Spark. You can still currently hear it in the Journey into Imagination with Figment. I believe it was also used in a Disneyland attraction, but I don't remember. But if you're not familiar, maybe you're a Disneyland person and you don't know this song. Here we go. I'm going to try to go to a more
Spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation.
And that's Eric Idle singing that. And that's all I'm playing for you. But that's number 14, One Little Spark, the first of a few songs from Disney attractions, theme park attractions. All right, so next. Number 13, Winnie the Pooh. It's the title song for the franchise of the same name. The song has been used in most Pooh merchandising since it was published in 1966. It first appears in the musical film featurette Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. The lyric gives an overview of the characters and their roles in relation to Winnie the Pooh. Tigger wasn't originally a part of this song, but it was added later. So let's try to play a little bit of it. Am I still here, by the way? Here we go. And I'll skip ahead to... am I still here? All right, let's hope I am. Next. Number 12, a song called You're 16. This was written, released, made popular before the Sherman Brothers had any relationship with the Disney company. It was first performed by American rockabilly singer Johnny Burnett, whose version peaked at number 8 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 in December of 1960, and in number 3 in the UK. The song was covered by Ringo Starr in 1973, and his version reached number 1 in this country. The version by Johnny Burnett was included on the soundtrack to the 1973 film American Graffiti, directed by George Lucas. Okay. Here we go. That's that one. And I still see myself on the screen here, so I think we're doing well. So they had some pop hits there. Cringe, I understand. 16. Number 11. Let's Get Together. Another pop hit. But this is from a movie, a Disney movie, The Parent Trap. For the 1961 film, it was sung in the film by teen actress Hayley Mills, using double tracking because she played both the roles of the twin sisters, of course. Annette Funicello and Tommy Sands also did a version of the song in the film, which is heard during the dance at the summer camp. Now, I've seen this movie, but not in 40 years. But I've heard this song. Let's see. If you're not familiar, here we go. Let's skip it. Here we go. That's it. All right. That was Hayley Mills, and I think on the record, maybe it was there. I don't remember where it was, but they have Hayley Mills listed twice as the artist singing the song as a nod to her characters in the movie. Anyway, thought that was fun. Next, number 10. These are, by the way, we're counting down my top 15 songs by the Sherman Brothers, but not really. I'm mixing it up. These are just 15 songs written by the Sherman Brothers. Number 10, a song called That Darn Cat. From the movie. It's the theme song from the 1965 That Darn Cat. The song was sung by Bobby Darin. However, Louis Prima recorded this song too, and that's what I have here before us. It's a better version. It's more fun. That Darn Cat... never saw it. Anyway, here's the song. I'm going to start it about here.
Doesn't miss a lick when it comes to keeping fat. Some say the slicker, no one is quicker than that darn cat.
Okay, he said it. All right. Louis Prima. One of two songs by Louis Prima on today's list. Number 9, Get the Feel of the Wheel of a Ford. Let me explain. During the 1964-65 New York World's Fair, Disney's Magic Skyway at the Ford Motor Company Wonder Rotunda was the fourth most attended attraction, welcoming almost 15 million people. Walt tasked the Sherman Brothers with writing a song that helped convince Ford sign on to the idea, even though the song was never heard in the attraction. But this is a Sherman Brothers song. I'll stop clapping every time I say a word. This is a Sherman Brothers song, which is essentially a Ford jingle. And it was for the World's Fair, never used. Can I play more of this? I doubt it. I'm going to still play it safe. So here we go. I think the audio on this is a little bit lower. Here we go. Here we go. That's enough. All right, it's just interesting. So they're writing commercials too, kinda, not really. All right, so we're moving on. That was number 9. Number 8, The Gnome Mobile, another movie I've never seen. It's the title song from a 1967 film, especially notable for 2 of its co-stars. The Gnome Mobile features the 2 kids from Mary Poppins. Karen Dotrice, I don't know how to say her name, and Matthew Garber, who just 3 years earlier had starred in Mary Poppins as Jane and Michael Banks. The Sherman Brothers wrote the film's theme song, The Gnome Mobile, which is sung by 2-foot-tall gnomes from the California redwoods as they careen through the forest inside a vintage Rolls Royce. I didn't even know this movie existed before yesterday. Mar remembers it. But let's play a little bit. Let's see, where do I start it? Okay, let's try this.
To come, I can get
The claim for Rudy is me middle name.
The Gnome-Mobile, we're rolling along in the Gnome-Mobile.
Okay, The Gnome Mobile. When I saw a clip of the movie, it reminded me of the Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Had that vibe going, with the gnomes. I think maybe they had just made the other one, and they wanted to do that effect again in another movie. I don't know. PTV says cringe. Okay. All right, next, we're moving on. We're counting down my top 15. It's a list of 15 songs from the Sherman Brothers. We're celebrating them here. Number 7 on the list is a song called Tall Paul. This was sung by Annette Funicello. It was written by the Sherman Brothers, of course. It marked the first time that a female singer reached a top 10 slot for a rock and roll single. Walt Disney personally took notice of the string of chart toppers which the Sherman Brothers were writing for Annette, and subsequently asked the songwriters to work for him exclusively. So this is an Annette Funicello song, not Disney related necessarily, although she is, but this is the song that got the attention of Walt Disney. So it was a pop song. I think maybe it had moderate success on the charts. Let's listen in a little bit. Okay. I know we're celebrating the Sherman Brothers, but I think I could have written that. There's more to it. I didn't play the lyrics. Anyway, there's that. Number 6, another Annette Funicello song. The Strummin' Song. The first song they wrote on personal assignment by Walt Disney in 1961. That's what this is. It was used in the Annette Funicello made-for-television movie called The Horsemasters. The first song that the Sherman Brothers contributed to a Disney feature movie was Medfield fight song from the film The Absent-Minded Professor. That's not on the list. I just thought I'd mention that if you were wondering. So this is the first Disney song the Sherman Brothers came up with for the TV movie The Horse Masters. I wonder if that's on Disney Plus. And we will play a little bit of it here.
Doesn't matter where you are when guitars are strumming. From Bombay to Zanzibar, everyone starts humming.
Okay, and there's more, of course. But I had not heard that before yesterday. Was not familiar with it. Am I still here, by the way? I think I'm doing well. I'm not playing a lot of the songs. Dean's got a guess for number 1 now. Okay. Number 5. This is the official song for Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, an attraction at the Disneyland and Magic Kingdom theme parks. It was written in 1963 by the Sherman Brothers and recorded by the Mellomen. The song was the first written for an audio and animatronic attraction. I know you know this song. I'm just going to play a little bit of it.
Flowers croon in the tiki, 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 tiki room. Welcome to
Okay, that's it. You know it. You know it. Why risk it? Okay. That is not number 1 on this list, nor is it anywhere on this list. It could be, but I only wanted one song per movie, so there's only one song from Mary Poppins, and I've already done it. Let's Go Fly a Kite. So think again. Horse Masters is not on Disney Plus, says Noah. And I am still here. Fantastic. Thanks, everybody. All right, number 4, another song from another attraction. Or used to be. Number 4, The Best Time of Your Life. Often mistakenly called Now is the Time, which is the first lyric of the song. It was written in 1974 as a new theme song for Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. The attraction was being moved from Disneyland to Walt Disney World, and a replacement was sought for the original song, which was also written by the Sherman Brothers. The attraction was given a new show during the move. General Electric, the sponsor of the Carousel of Progress, commissioned a new theme song, one to focus more on the here and now rather than on the tomorrow. The Sherman Brothers penned The Best Time of Your Life. It was sung by Andrew Dugan, who also narrated and voiced the main character in the show. The song stayed with the show through 1994, and I do remember going, seeing the Carousel of Progress show and this song being a part of it. And that was probably in 1988 when I did that. But I remember it, and I remember it getting stuck in my head. This is, by the way, not the song that was stuck in my head earlier. That was the One Little Spark. That was in my head earlier. But for those of you not familiar with this song, here it is. Yes, I liked it. And knowing that it was a Sherman Brothers song makes it even more special. But it's hard to beat the original song for that attraction. All right, next. Number 3, I Want to Be Like You. This is from The Jungle Book, 1967, performed by Louis Prima as King Louie, with Phil Harris providing additional vocals as Baloo the Bear. Walt Disney sought to make his version of The Jungle Book a lot more upbeat than the Rudyard Kipling penned source material, the original Bill Peet script, and the initial score composed by Terry Gillickson. The Sherman Brothers were tasked with coming up with, quote, crazy ways to have fun with the music, end quote. So they came up with this, and it's a banger, as the kids say. I do like this one a lot. That's why it's on my list from The Jungle Book. So here we go. No, too far.
I want to be like you. I want to walk like you. Talk like you.
Okay, that's enough. I even like the version that was in the remake. It wasn't a live action remake. It was the CGI remake that Jon Favreau did, in which Christopher Walken sings this song. And he did great. I liked it a lot. Oh, that was Dean's guess. Number 2 on the list. It's a Small World. Is it silly to even play a little bit of this song? Yeah, maybe. Okay. This is interesting, though. If you weren't familiar with the creation of this song, let me fill you in. Children of the World was the working title of the attraction. Children of the World. Its tentative soundtrack featured the national anthems of every country represented throughout the ride, all playing at once, which resulted in a disharmonic cacophony. Walt conducted a walkthrough of the attraction's scale model with his staff songwriters, the Sherman Brothers, saying, "I need one song that can be easily translated into many languages and be played as a round." The Sherman Brothers then wrote It's a Small World After All in the wake of the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis, which influenced the song's message of peace and brotherhood. Walt was so delighted with the final result that he renamed the attraction It's a Small World after the Sherman Brothers song. Originally, it was going to be Children of the World, and now it's a Small World after all. When I also read this, when the Sherman Brothers first penned it and showed it to Walt, it was slower in tempo. And Walt said, "I need it more upbeat." And so they made it more upbeat, and it's what you have today. Number 1 on my list. Now, I know I told you only one song from each movie. I know I said that. But I did not say only one song from each attraction. So that's why There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow is my number 1 song on this list. It's why I'm wearing this shirt from Pepper Tree Villa. I hope it's still available. If it is, please put the link in the chat. This song was written for the Carousel of Progress, one of 4 attractions Walt Disney and his Imagineers developed for the 1964 New York World's Fair. When the Carousel of Progress moved to Disneyland after the fair and opened in 1967, the song came with it. In 1973, the Carousel of Progress closed and moved to the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World in 1975. If you are not familiar with this song, let me skip ahead a little bit more.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every
day. Okay, I had to stop. I don't think... Am I still here, by the way? I see myself. I think I did it, everybody. I mean, YouTube will tell me if I've got one or multiple copyright notices, but at least I stayed on, which wasn't always the case. So that's it, everybody. That is my top 15 list. R.I.P. Richard Sherman. Thank you for the great songs. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around. Is Mouse Talk live now? If hopefully they are, and we can go visit them. Thank you, Dean, and everybody here. Cynthia, thank you very much for the super chat today. Very generous of you. Have a great summer, everybody. I'll be back next week, but my summer is starting. I know yours won't start until June 21st, but mine starts right now. Thank you, everybody, for joining me and having fun. Man, we almost had 5,000. We almost had a perfect score today. We'll get it. We'll get it. All right, everybody. Until next time, good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say good night. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.